Yeah, I mean, and you could really say that about just about anything that one could do, is that, you have to really love it. You hear that in career fields and things like that. You have to really love it. And that's just anything, because that's the Saturnian lessons embedded in anything that we can do. Like, you have to really love creating content in order to put yourself through the headache of learning how to use editing software and make sure that you've got the right plugins and everything's connected correctly and that you charged your camera, and man, there's so much aggravation that can come with it, and definitely does. But if you love it, it doesn't matter. It doesn't cancel out. It's all worth it in the end. And that's really kind of the theme, especially when you're an authentic man in alignment with truth and living that kind of purpose, not a dark, hollow purpose of ego, but a true, a way that I like to put it is an authentic purpose of a man is built around service. Not like the slave, indentured servitude, butler kind of service, but like a true service of truth, of humanity, of the earth, as a knight or a warrior of truth, essentially. That's the empowered divine masculine archetype that we need to see, come back with a vengeance at this time. Someone who isn't afraid to protect the truth, protect the innocent, and to say no, essentially, to have those strong boundaries and to build better systems that make the current control systems obsolete. That's the best thing, even.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a great thing. That ties in perfectly with what I was saying, like with the permaculture example. They're building those systems that allow us to leverage it, that it solves that Jupiterian purpose of what I was talking about earlier as a man, where you're providing a system that it's providing protection or abundance or wisdom, expansion, all these different Jupiterian type of things. You'll see that, and that can be a great purpose. For example, I think there's a lot of wonderful people out there developing, tools like the blockchain, Logan, that you're so passionate about, that I think that there's something that stuff lights some people's soul on fire. Like, I know you get so excited about it, Logan, and there's people that are, because of that passion, are then developing systems and tools that others can leverage that creates more freedom in their life. So like you were saying, that true purpose of a man, it ties back in and centers around a life of service, not just a service to yourself of this is what lights my soul on fire. This is what I'm using to develop my consciousness, but also service to others, service to the earth. It is, how can you as a man come into this world and by the time you leave it better than what it was when you got here? Or to where you had some kind of a positive impact on those around you. That's when you find that kind of a drive as a man, that is a fire that they do not want lit. They don't want that sacred masculine to come alive like that, because that is the thing that will utterly destroy their weak, pathetic little fucking system.
Right.
And so the last thing they want to see is empowered men, and that's definitely such a big reason of why it is so damn important, especially now for us men to stand up and to find that purpose and to be taking that action towards achieving our goals and trying to improve the world around us.
Exactly. And so, I mean, you can consider this a sort of call to action, if you're someone who's waiting on the sidelines, and you feel like there's something more that you could be doing. There is, and the time is now to grow some balls, step up, and like you said, Brian, create a positive impact, do something. That's what we really need right now is people taking action and not just passively watching evil, because the people that are doing evil are only a small percentage. The rest is just complacency and apathy of just letting it happen. So men, step the fuck up, stand up for truth, say no when it's necessary, And women, value that. Don't
Absolutely.
scorn a man for having those qualities. Support that.
Yep.
That's what we need is this, the masculine and feminine. That's really like the ultimate divide that needs reconciling more than any other demographics out there right now.
Sure.